For more insights into Russia's constitutional reforms, Fred Ware joins us now from Moscow. He is a political analyst. He has been observing foreign policy of Russia, among other issues, for the past 36 years. Sir, welcome to our show. I want to ask you about this constitutional amendment. Can you first of all walk us through the procedures here? We know that there has been a vote from the lower house, but there needs to be approved by the upper house of the parliament of Russia, also a public vote.
Yes, well, there is a huge package of constitutional amendments which would restructure the institutions of government, devolve power from the president to the parliament, change the ideological nature of the state, because the 1993 Constitution is a more liberal document, and the tenor of the Putin era is socially conservative. And this particular amendment, which would allow Putin to run again in 2024, is a late addition. It's almost a last-minute thing, which I suspect was occasioned by the sense of panic that's general in the world today over coronavirus, but in Russia there's the oil war with Saudi Arabia, which is really a scary thing. A lot of things that seem to create a sense of chaos and uncertainty. And in Russia, Putin seems to be the guarantor of stability. The past 20 years have been good years in Russia. And Putin seems to take credit for that, and people want him to be around. It's hard for anybody, even for me, to imagine a Russia without Putin at this point. So I think that's why we had this amendment. It actually is in contradiction to the rest of the constitutional package, because why would Putin want to run again for president if his constitutional powers will be greatly diminished by the other amendments? Anyway, this is a state of play. It will pass through the third reading in Parliament within a day or two. It needs all the different points, especially this last one about him running again, have to be approved by the Constitutional Court. And then in April, in about a month, a little more than a month, there will be a public referendum, which one also expects will pass. And at that point, the Constitution will be rewritten.
All right, Fred Ware from Moscow, Russia, thanks so much for your insight.